Welcome back to TakeFive Sports. Today we are talking WWE Survivor Series War Games just ended. And let's be real, we could talk about the entire card, but honestly, there wasn't anything crazy to talk about until we got right to the end. So let's get straight to it. War Games 5-on-5. We had Judgment Day featuring Drew McIntyre for some reason taking on I
don't even know what this team name is.
I don't know what we call
it. It's just Cody Rhodes, Sammy,
all the
Seth.
mans that are involved in filler arcs right now till Cody can go and end up finishing the story. But we have it was Cody, Sammy, Seth.
Am I missing? Oh, Jay,
and the big mystery, Randy Orton.
Randy
but let's
Orton.
be real, who cares about the match like that? It was whatever. Randy's back, but the biggest thing, the big return, WWE back on top. CM Punk is back
for Mr. Best in the World, which I'm hype about. That's my goal right there. That's my fave right there. So I was hype. I wasn't expecting him. Honestly, I thought that they weren't gonna do it. I thought they were just teasing it. I had my expectations were below the floor. So when I saw him come back, I screamed because the way they did it was so interesting. They waited for the match to end, everyone just chilling. They had the little copyright logo in the corner. You thought they were going home, and then the music hit, bro. Nice little fake out right there. Music hit. He comes out. He does his little thing. It's clobbering time. He checks the watch, yells, and bro, it was interesting because I'm reading reports that it was all over the place because Triple H said, or a Wrestling Insider was how they just did that deal this morning. They didn't really tell anybody. They didn't tell the talent. I think only the talent in the match knew. Only Sammy and Seth and those guys, they knew that he was coming out, but everybody else, even Vince didn't know. I just read Vince didn't even know that this happened. So he's probably heated right now. I don't know. I'm surprised this even happened, considering that Triple H and CM Punk, they hate each other in real life. They hate each other. I know they probably buried the hatchet over the phone, but I thought their egos were just too big. That they wouldn't work something out. I thought they wouldn't be able to get a deal done because I know Punk, he doesn't like the WWE's schedule. You have to be on the road constantly. You never get to go home. So maybe CM Punk in his contract details, he worked that out as well. I don't know if he wants a WrestleMania main event. That was a big reason for why he left. His health wasn't up to par. The WWE doctors were screwing him over. So there's a lot of reasons for why CM Punk left. And then he went to AEW after 7 years. He had an amazing feud with MJF, and then after that, literally everything went downhill with Hangman Page, the Elite, and then behind the scenes they got into a fight. They tried to work it out. He came back. He got into another thing with Jack Perry. Got into another fight back there, and then they let him go. So he's back here. I guess this is sticking it to AEW after signing Will Ospreay. They had a big signing, and they're like, you know what? We got CM Punk, bro.
This again. It's like when Edge left. They made that stacked NXT card, and then now they're like, yo, you got Will Ospreay. All right, bet we're bringing back CM Punk.
I know Triple H was hurting too when they got Will Ospreay. I know a guy like Triple H would love to have Will Ospreay. So he's like, you know what? They got Will Ospreay. We're gonna bring back CM Punk.
WWE is actually back on top right now.
They're goated for
Randy's
that.
back. CM Punk's back. Jay's on going solo mode. You still got Cody. You still have Seth. Bro, just within those 5 people, I'm so interested in just what the matches are gonna be now. Because I was tired of the stale bloodline filler arcs we've been getting. Just to send time till WrestleMania till Cody might even not even finish the story. We don't even know. But for once, we finally get other arcs now that are gonna be so crazy. Imagine just the promos of CM Punk on the mic, Randy on the mic, Seth and CM Punk going at each other. Bro, it's about to be insane. We're actually back in the golden era right now. It's actually insane.
What pissed me off too is that Cena left right before Randy came back, right before CM Punk came back. I would have loved to see him maybe do a feud with Randy, do a feud with Punk again. But it is what it is. I saw after the match too, we saw Seth Rollins was getting upset. He was heated that CM Punk was here. At first I thought we know Seth does not like CM Punk outside this ring. He has not hid that a secret. He has said in interviews he didn't want him back. He knows what type of cancer room cancer he is to the locker room. He knows what it is. He was heated. So I saw him saying F you, whatever. And while CM Punk was making his entrance, and CM Punk looked confused. So to me, I'm thinking this might have been real, or this might have been part of a planned storyline. Maybe that morning they kind of wanted to plant the seeds. And I think Seth would work with him. He didn't like Cody Rhodes either. He took 3 losses to him, so he's a worker for the business. He's not gonna like be there and just say I don't want to work with this guy, give it too many issues, honestly. So that was surprising to me that Seth would have a reaction like that if it was real. So I think they did plan that. Like I think they did, like, you know, we got to set up this feud going forward. But I'm looking forward to the feud. I know Seth is they're gonna go off the chains with it. It's not gonna be no kayfabe. They're gonna shoot. You know, CM Punk is gonna say whatever he needs to say. They already announced tomorrow he's gonna be live on Raw tomorrow, so he probably will open the show. I don't know what he's going to say. I don't know what he can say. I don't know, because he's not in Chicago anymore. I don't know if the fans are going to boo him. I don't know if they're going to cheer him, because when he started coming out, he was getting cheers and boos just because of the backstage antics. A lot of WWE fans, like, don't like him.
No,
so
but that crowd went insane
because that's his hometown.
when he came up. No, but, like, it was insane.
He could have murdered somebody before that and come out in Chicago. No, they're going to go crazy.
The way they came up. Because, yo, like, I was literally sitting there, and, like, there was 16 minutes. I remember the match, and I'm like, yo, there's no way this is how we're ending the pay-per-view. And, like, I'm like, okay, yo, he's going to come out now. Bro, it was, like, 5 minutes. He's walking around the ring. I'm like, yo, there's no way. Yeah. And then, like, the copyright logo, they zoomed out. I'm like, wow, we really just got, like, another... like, obviously, Randy's back. I'm like, yeah, it's sick, but, like, it wasn't that hype. Like, Randy just came in, smoked them for, like, 2 minutes, and the match ended. I'm like, wanted something. And then, out of nowhere, theme song drops.
This cult of personality, bro. My favorite theme song, bro.
Bro, the crowd was going in.
Tomorrow, I do expect him to get cheered and half booed at the same time, because I know these fans are WWE fans are also AEW fans. Like, they ain't forget. Like, you know, they ain't forget what he did. So I'm surprised. Like, I was talking to my friend too. Like, he was like, don't be surprised too if you hear Punk is getting harsh treatment in the locker room back there. You know, he might not have a lot of allies back there, especially what he said about the company too. Like, he threw shots toward, like, Miz said something to him, and then he started flaming Miz on Twitter for doing shows in Saudi. He said, yeah, like, it's like blood money type thing. Like, enjoy that, and he cussed him out. So what happens if CM Punk gets booked for a Saudi show now? Like, is he still gonna do it? Is he gonna deny the money? Because they get paid big to do Saudi events, right? So I don't know what it's going to be like there. I don't know if he's going to stop heat with Roman, like actual heat in real life. I don't know what's going to go on, but I'm going to enjoy it for as long as it lasts. Hopefully there's no issues yet. It might not be a long time.
Listen, it might not be a long time, but I'm sure it's about to be a good time, because it's actually insane. Like, they're back on top right now.
I think he's going to take the title off Seth, and then he might drop it to somebody at WrestleMania. People were thinking he might drop it to Sammy at WrestleMania.
Yeah, I was going to say, so what do you think is going to happen? Because, like, now you have, like, such a good setup for the heavy, because obviously, okay, the WWE belt, it's still gonna be locked in with Roman and I think Cody. I think, like, that's solidified, but now we can finally, like, stop waiting for, like, the filler in between. Like, you don't have to shove Cody into these random feuds. Like, you can even let that, like, be its own thing. Like, they don't have to do anything for it now. It's already, like, pre-built. But, like, now you can just focus straight on this heavyweight belt. So I'm curious, like, what do you think? Like, who do you think gets a first run? Is it Randy? Is it Seth?
I think,
like,
right now they're gonna do probably CM Punk and Seth, just because of, like, what Seth was doing. I think they might just set up Roman and Randy, like, just to fill time until, like, maybe like the near WrestleMania, near Money in the Bank, when Cody can start getting back into the storyline easy, because they still have to do the whole. Like, we know Solo's going to turn on Roman eventually. We know the bloodline's going to implode eventually. So they still have to build that up, you know. I think you're going to get Randy in there for a match or two, set that up, you know, and then I don't know what you do with Randy after that. I think Seth drops the title to Punk. Also, like, Shinsuke Nakamura's been calling somebody out. And, like, he's been mentioning Punk's finisher, but I don't think he's calling out Punk.
The time's done, man. He's like,
I don't know who he's calling out.
We ain't running the trilogy.
I don't know who he's calling out. I don't know what's next for Cody. I don't know what he's doing. I don't know if he's still feuding with the Judgment.
Could you imagine he doesn't finish the story anymore? He just... Wait, but then Damian Priest has Money in the Bank too, so, like, there's also that factor of, like... Maybe... And I'm pretty sure that Money in the Bank is going to, for the heavyweight.
What if Punk beats Seth, and then Damian cashes in on Punk, and then he's feuding with the Judgment Day?
Damn. I don't know. I'm just excited because, like, bro, for once, like, after, like, what, it's been, like, years now, we're moving on from it just being focused on the bloodline.
Thank God, like, bro.
Now you have so many, like, feuds we can run, and the mic skills are gonna be insane.
You know what I would like to see, so like if they were both fully intact, I would like to see, like, Prime Bloodline, Prime Judgment Day go at each other. It was like when the Shield versus Wyatt's happened.
I was hoping, like, so, like, in this War Games, I was hoping it would have been like the one where it's like Roman, Solo, like Jimmy and all them, versus, like, Judgment Day.
Roman's not coming back for a minute, bro.
Yeah, I don't know what's happening.
He's gone.
But, like, whatever. At least, like, they gave us something in the meantime. But yeah, like I don't know, it's just exciting to see.
I just hope Roman drops that belt next year. I mean, if he doesn't drop it, bro, I don't know if I can go another year. I don't know if I can.
No, you might just retire with it. Imagine like, because our first says like, yo, imagine he wins, and then the next day, and Ryan's just like, yeah, I'm retiring. He's like, yeah, just leaves the belt, and then Cody gets it.
No one can beat me, bro.
Yeah, I can just finish.
And then Cody finishes the story right there. He just picks it up. He's like, yes, I finished the story. I don't know, like that's why you need you need Solo to turn on Roman. So when it gets to Mania, you don't have Solo there. It's a one-on-one. It's a clean one-on-one. And then I think at the same WrestleMania, you do Jimmy versus Jay in one of the matches because they still haven't fought each other yet. They're saving that. They're saving that for a Mania match. And then you have Logan Paul is gonna be versus probably someone like LA Knight. Yeah, I think he'll drop the belt to LA Knight. LA Knight will win the US title. So I think that's how WrestleMania will pretty much play out. But it's just like, where do you fit all these pieces? Because they didn't have Punk in their plans before yesterday morning.
Yeah, and this changes everything.
Yeah, exactly.
Like CM Punk being back while Randy's back at the same time too, that actually changes everything.
CM Punk is a main event star too. He's not going to want to go for the US title. He's not going to want for the IC title.
And you can't waste them. The thing is, like, we don't know how long we're probably going to have Randy and CM Punk active, like, consistently. Same with Seth Rollins, like, we don't know how long we're going to have them, like, active or how long they can keep going because of, like, injuries, everything. Like, all these matches are coming off, like, injuries and things like that. So you can't waste the talent you have. You cannot waste like Seth Rollins, Randy, and CM Punk on some like filler feuds.
I know Randy,
like you have them there already. Like I would love to see them just off rip like go into it.
I know Randy made the signal for 10 years. He threw up this when he was leaving, so he said 10 more years. So we might have him for a good while. It's just like you got to be smart on where you place these guys because if they beat a talent that you didn't want them to beat, or if they took someone down, like again like with the Cena Solo thing, he's putting over younger talent, but at that point he was losing so much, people are like, it's not that special anymore. So now with Randy, it's like, where do you fit Randy too? Because he wasn't involved for like a year and a half. He's coming back after, I think they said like 400 something days, something like that, 400, 500 something days. So it's, where do you put him in this? And the only thing I could see them putting in Randy right now is a storyline with Roman, just because the Legend Killer returns,
or even
he's
against,
back.
Maybe against Jay as well, because I know like
they have history.
So it could be against Jay, it could be something.
Maybe he feuds with Jay. Roman gets defensive. He's like, yo, I hate him, but he's still my family. Something like that, and then they start feuding, and then Jimmy and Jay, whatever. How they figure out is that it's up to them. I don't know maybe Randy feels with Drew McIntyre. Who knows? Yeah.
It's just like, they have everything there. It's just, I hope they don't fumble this. Like they have everything set.
That's what I'm saying. And Drew McIntyre stormed out of the arena yesterday. We still don't know if he was really upset, but people are saying he left the ring before CM Punk even came out. He went into the back, slammed his locker room door, put on a hoodie, and left the arena. So we don't know what Drew's problem is. We don't know if it's the CM Punk return. We don't know if it's how they used Randy in the match. We don't know if it's because he's not getting his money. We don't know what's Drew's problem. But if he leaves right now, I don't think he'll walk from the company. I just want to know what his issue is, but we don't know that, so we don't know what's going forward, or if it's part of a storyline. We don't know.
Do you think they spoiled Randy's return?
No. I don't. Because honestly, like, I was watching the match, and as soon as Seth and Finn Balor were wrestling, they're chanting for CM Punk. The whole crowd wanted CM Punk. So especially the way they were doing it all night, like, oh, yo, Randy's not here yet. Like, and or no, like, the person's not here yet. Say they didn't announce Randy, right? And they said, oh, yo, this person's not here yet. Where are they? The more you build up the anticipation, and you're in Chicago, and they were already chanting CM Punk, they're gonna think it's CM Punk, right? Then Randy comes out. Yeah, he'll get cheered, but that crowd is ruthless. I've seen them boo fan favorites before, like, and you're like, why are they doing that? It's because they want CM Punk. So it's good that they announced it. I know it's like a surprise. It should be a surprise, but again, Randy's coming back from injury, 500 something days. You don't want it to be ruined under any circumstances. I think they executed it well with having them wait a bit, fake the cash in, and then bring out Randy for an even bigger pop, because we're like, oh shit, we might not actually get him. Comes out, and then they brought CM Punk after the fact, so it kind of protected both of them in a way. Like, you're not getting people saying CM Punk's taking Randy shine away. Like, why would you do that to Randy? Why would you put him out there when you know what they want? Like, don't tease them or whatever. So I think they did it properly. I think they did it right. I don't think they ruined his return. Randy still got a huge ovation. He got a huge cheer.
Bro, this guy came back looking like, the fact that Randy Orton
has
been here for how long? This guy came in looking better, bro. Like, move is still the same. When they did like
oiled up.
When they did that thing where they're all like on the ropes, they did like the DDT with everyone. He still did like the catching RKO. Like, I was like, damn, bro, this guy came back looking like he didn't miss a beat. It's actually wild.
Randy's power slams or body slams, like, so crisp. I love them. And the DDT, they're saying he might change his finish, just to protect his back now to the punt. He might just do the punt.
Yeah, I messed with the punt, bro.
I like the punt. So because like his back is messed, right? So I don't know how many RKOs he could really do, you know. So if he changes to the punt, I won't mind. I know the RKO is iconic, but maybe only bring out the RKO like in rare instances, you know. So it protects the move, builds it up a little bit more. You keep the punt, but the punt got banned from WWE because it gave Vince a concussion. It gave Vince a real life concussion.
That punt was nice, man. That was a sick move.
That thing was putting out legends for weeks, bro. You got hit with that punt, you're out for at least a month.
AEW Will Ospreay and Kenny Omega throwing knees at each other, flying knees every 2 seconds.
They're getting CTE, bro.
I think Randy can control the punt, bro. I think unless you have some random man start doing the punt.
He hit Vince with it, and Vince got the concussion immediately, bro.
I swear I banned Seth Stomp too for
the
same reason. But I think both of those two can like handle it.
Yeah. I think Randy's one of the safest people I've heard to work with in the ring. So, like, you know, he's not like a Goldberg or something that's gonna injure you out there, drop you on your head. Yeah. So like I think he'll bring out the punt for now just to protect his back for a little bit. Because guy, when he did an RKO on like the announcers table, the TVs were going into his back and stuff, bro. So I don't blame him for not wanting to do the RKO all the time. Again, it's an iconic move. Everybody knows what the RKO is. RKO out of nowhere, like But yeah, bro.
Nah, I'm just bro, because like finally, like, thank you WWE. Like, you clutched up. We got Randy back, CM Punk back. No more filler arcs. I'm actually excited to see what happens now. Like, the feuds that can be made, the stories are gonna be sick.
Yeah.
And yeah, bro, like the bloodline may almost be done, but at least like we know WWE ain't gonna be finished after that, bro. Like, they're gonna continue. Stories gonna be sick, and yeah, bro, back on top, man. That's sick.
And we'll keep covering WWE as long as entertaining stuff happens. If it's the filler arc, like, I don't know if y'all really want to see us talking about Cody versus the Judgment Day 500 times, like how many times they had that match. Like, we can only talk about so much, but now we're finally getting it back into the swing of things. WrestleMania season's about to start up in a month or two. So, you know, we'll get back with the WWE content. Like, if you want to see anything else, just let us know. Comment down below, and we'll see you all on the next video.